Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? Gorgeous. Anyways guys, what is up? Today's video, I'm so excited to be continuing this mini series I have going on my channel where we're doing basically testing drugstore brands, all the dupes that they have for the high-end stuff. And today's video is gonna be none other than the wonderful, gorgeous, stunning, iconic Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore, who honestly, I can say I have met and who I love. We've had a Kiki before, you know, and I love her. I feel like we're cut from the same cloth, if you will. Today's video, we're gonna have a bunch of Flower Beauty goodies versus the original, like, duped product. Potentially, you never really know what the tea is. Because there is some things from Flower Beauty that I'm like, y'all, don't play me. Like, I know y'all, I know what you're doing. Like, don't act brand new, dude. Like, don't act brand new. This is a newer one that I just discovered recently. The little click pops, the little pop. Diva. Oh. So there's a lot of products here that I do feel like were definitely duped from the higher end product at a more affordable price point. So that's what we're going to be testing out today. We're going to test out these Flower Goodies versus the original. My self-tanner's right now, clearly, and now I'm gonna have to be in peach to look like I have some color. Yeah. Anyways, you guys, that's what today's video is going to be. As always, if you guys like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. No joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like this little series I'm doing where I'm testing out, you know, dupes. If you guys like the gays,
this is definitely fruity.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Let's go ahead and move on to the portion where we're putting stuff on my face. Okay guys, so we have our first product here. This is going to be the Flower Priming Whip Supernova Celestial. I just realized that this has been opened. I bought this from CVS and it's been opened because I see little things on the side. We're gonna ignore that because we are gonna use it. Sadly, this is one of the products I actually don't have the actual dupe for. This is like the only one I don't have the actual dupe for, but I have used the dupe before. For me, it's not really my vibe. I'm not really into like the priming whipped consistency. I don't really feel like it did a lot. It just gave me a little bit of a glow. That's all it did for me, the original. Which one's the original? I'm gonna find out right now. Why when I Google viral whipped primer, the only whipped primer that comes up is this one? I know there was a product that was a whipped primer that I felt like was a dupe. You guys, I literally cannot find this damn whipped primer, and the Google is being a literal flop. I also have this. This is the Classic Whip Broad Spectrum SPF. It's not the same thing. This is SPF. It looks just like the other one. Like, just like the other one. And it feels literally just like the original I tried out originally before. I put too much. So we're just going to use this one all over the face for now. But I will say, again, I have used the dupe that this was duping. And it just gives you a glow. It doesn't really do a lot for my actual like pores or what I need like for actual primer, but it's a cool gimmicky primer if you want something that gives a little bit more of a glow. It's fun. It's also just like a fun product, you know. Don't know where the dupe is of this one, and I can't even find it online. So we're all in this together. So I'm glowing, as you can see. So now we're going with foundation. Foundation, first dupe, boom. The Light Illusion All Day Wear Broad Spectrum Luminous Makeup from Flower is supposed to be a dupe for the House Labs Triclone. What side should we do? Dupe. Original, dupe. I have used this before. This foundation is absolutely lovely, has a lot of coverage to it. It's very intense. I have, like, honestly, the wrong shade, and I've come to realize that.
Everyone around me, we're all just like realizing things.
So this is with the Triclone on, and it's beautiful. It really is such a stunning foundation. I truly do like it a lot. It's very glowy, luminous, has a lot of coverage, to be honest, and I really do enjoy it. So let's do this one on the right side. I actually have not tried this out myself. I actually bought this from Ulta. This is one I've researched and found that it's supposed to be a dupe and similar. The color is going to be off, so what we're not going to do is pay attention to that. Cool. It's not as thin as the Triclone. The Triclone's a lot thinner.
So you think I'm skinny?
kind of does look a little similar. I mean, obviously I like this side more because it's matching me. Actually, I haven't heard a lot about this foundation. Also, the coverage is lovely. Actually, you know what? This one's even more glowy than the Triclone. Baby, this is Glar or Nor Clear. So immediate first impression, I will say I do think that it does look similar. To me, the Triclone is actually a little bit less light reflecting. They're both very reflective though. Very glowy, very zooey. Zoo. They're very glue, zooey, zoo. What?
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm actually gonna add a little bit of the light illusion on this side just to like help my color because the color match is so jarringly off. And I'll add even a little bit of Triclone over here. I do feel like they are dupes, you guys, to be quite honest. I really, really do. Flower one might be a little bit more glowy, but the coverage is full and it honestly looks very, very, very nice. So I really do enjoy it. I kind of end up combining the two after our first impression has kind of gone through. I will say the House Slabs gives me a little bit more coverage, and the light illusion is a little bit more glowy, but I will say like for a dupe, like not necessarily the exact same product, but very, very similar. And I do think they look beautiful on the skin. I actually think the House Labs one gives me a little bit more of a blur too to the skin. So now going on with the concealer. This one is what I was really excited about. We have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion and the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. These are ones that I've been like, baby, I've raved about this for eons and centuries and years, if you will. I love this concealer so much. It's one of my absolute all-time favorites. And I saw that this is supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass. So definitely try this out. Even the color is kind of similar. Consistency is similar. I mean, this is the Hourglass. Like, it's Hourglass. Like, I would probably say my #1 concealer is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. Another sponge. Another club. Another club.
Bus, club, another club, another club. Plain.
Okay, immediate first impression, the light illusion has a little bit less coverage than the Hourglass does. However, the effect is very similar. I almost just see if I add like 2 layers. I have used actually the light illusion on my channel before, and I did really enjoy it. I would just say it has a little bit less coverage. So when I saw online that this was supposed to be an exact dupe for the Hourglass, I was excited, but I was like, I doubt it. Once there's 2 layers on, I do think it actually looks very similar. It's also hydrating and it can be built to full coverage. So if you guys like and enjoy the Hourglass one or you wanted to try it out, similarity is very similar. What? 2 layers of this equals 1 layers of this. I like them. Would I say it's like a dupe? I would say it's a dupe, definitely, for sure. You just need more product. You just need a little bit more product. Okie dokie, what are we moving on to next? We have some contour wands here. I will say I bought this, I opened it. Okay, cool, I finally found one. It had been touched by an angel. But, I will say it's not like heavily touched. It's very lightly touched. So I feel better about it than I did before. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take off the puff. And then I feel like it really is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury wand, but I feel like I've used the Charlotte Tilbury contouring wands before, so I'm actually pulling out the Tarte Contour. I really, really, really enjoy the Tarte Contour one. I really do. It's very thin, very lightweight, and I honestly really like it. A lot. I really, really do. I feel like you have to use a good amount of product though, because I feel like it will blend away into actual oblivion. It's gorgeous. Look at my skin. Look at that, baby. Like, look at the fucking cheek. So that size looks lovely. Let's go in with this motherfucker right here. Oh, fuck. How did I open it? And we're gonna do the same exact thing on the right side. I'm just gonna take a little bit. This is in the shade Light. So this is their light contour. You guys, that's lovely. I would say the color is a little bit more golden, and I would say the contour one, the Tarte one, is a little bit more cool tone. Look at that, you guys. That looks so absolutely stunning. The fact that I just ripped the thing off, I'm kind of violent about that now. I regret it. I would have liked to have it, but it was like dirty, it was used, and I felt weird about that. You know what? The flower one even seems more pigmented, deadass, and the color is obviously different too. I actually like the color more of the flower one. What? I'm gooped. That was a dupe, 1,000,000,000% without a shadow of a doubt. If you can find the low light liquid contour ones from Flower, grab them. Ooh, 10 out of 10 on that one. That was a good one. That was fucking good. Ooh. Next product we have are the Glossier Cloud Paints versus the Pinched Blush Bombs by Flower. I feel like personally, my conspiracy allegedly, these are dupes. For sure. Like, come on, look at these things. I would say the Cloud Paints are probably my favorite, like, Dossier product. I would say we're gonna take the other side of our beauty sponge. And we're gonna go in, and it's like a really pretty peachy color. I love the Cloud Paints. I just think they look very natural and pretty, but you can build them up to be way more intense as well. Like, that looks stunning. Stunning. Look at that, you guys, look. Are you looking? And now we're gonna go with the flower ones. These are really nice as well. However, these I feel like are gonna be more sheer, but the consistency is very similar. This video is so fun. Like, these are so fun to me. Also, the color is so off, but they are very similar. I will say I do think that the cloud paints are more pigmented. The Flower Beauty ones, like, they're cute, but Glossy really kind of took over on this one. I wouldn't even actually necessarily say that they are dupes. Like, I feel like the Glossy one, like, is more pigmented. These are almost more dewy, so I do think there's like a massive difference with those. Sorry, Flower. That's naughty. It's naughty. It's not a dupe for me, which is fine. I'm sure like they have what they want, you know. I'm gonna take a little bit of the cloud paint and put it on the right side since I have to look good today. I'm sorry, I actually do. Is that okay? More, huh? Fine, you bitch. I see you behind those screens. I see you saying put more on, you little bitch. And I'm like, okay, you're the boss of me. Much better. So now that I'm looking absolutely lovely, divine, wonderful, stunning, and show-stopping.
Never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
Yeah, all those things. I'm gonna take a little bit of the liquid highlighter next. So we have the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasms versus the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlighter. So these, I've both used them before. Honestly, not really a fan of either. I feel like the second you put it on, you better blend, diva. Baby, the second those go on, they better be blended or they are not moving. Like, I'm not obsessed with these. I don't really, honestly, I don't really necessarily even like them. But for the video's sake, we're gonna do it. And honestly, the same thing kind of goes for the flower ones, you guys. What was that? See how it wants to stay there? Like, the fact that it wants to stay there immediately like that is scary. It really is. I will say, I think that they are very similar products. I think that they give a glow to the skin. I think that if you don't blend them immediately, they're literally gonna stay there forever. Not my favorite. I've never really liked those. Like, the glow ones are not really my vibe, not my fantasy, not the tea. And not for me. I would say definitely dupes, for sure. But I don't like them. I'm gonna go ahead and actually set my face really quickly. I don't have a powder that I felt like was a dupe or I felt similar or when I was researching for it that were duped for something, so I didn't find a powder for it. And I'm gonna go put some powder bronzer on because I don't have a powder bronzer, and then I'll come back and we'll continue on our dupe journey. Okay guys, so we are back and we have some bronzer on, we are powdered, and we're contoured the house down. Like, look at us, we are chiseled. One product I saw that I was like, this feels like it would be a potential dupe, is the Flower Pots Powder Blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus, which I actually have used and I think it's lovely. Because it's like a golden pink. And that reminded me so much of the NARS Orgasm, which is another golden pink. I will say NARS Orgasm pulls so much more pink, whereas the Hibiscus pulls a little bit more gold. NARS on the left, boom, boom, boom. It's like a pinky gold blush. Very pretty. I mean, it's freaking so popular. It's literally NARS Orgasm. Like, come on. Such an iconic blush and iconic name. Now, this one. So we'll see. As you can see, this side does look more pink now. And as you guys can see, it pulls more gold and has a little bit of a pink undertone. So they're similar. However, NARS definitely pulls more pink. And Hibiscus Flower pulls more gold. There's more base. There's more base color in the NARS Orgasm than there is in the Hibiscus one. I can see how it would be like a similar dupe. However, I would not say it's like an exact dupe for sure. Similar undertones, similar vibes. However, it's not the same color. It is. It's similar. It's similar. I don't know if it's a dupe or not. It's not. It's literally not. Like, they're different colors, but they're similar. But they're different.
That makes sense to me.
Okay, so you guys, next we're gonna go in. This is a product I've not used yet. This is the Fiber Fix Brow Gel from Flower Beauty, which is like a literal like brow fibers brow gel. And I'm like, that sounds so familiar. Hello, Gimme Brow by Benefit, which is a brow voluminizing fiber gel. Better, come on. That's the same thing. We're gonna do Miss Flower on the right, of course. Right? Yeah, that's right. It's on the right. The color selection was rough. This is in the shade Brunette. There was like only like 3 shades. It was not good. So I'm gonna take Miss Brunette. It's too damn warm. This is literally pulling blonde on my brow. Oh my God. It's giving Archie Andrews. It's giving redhead. I've never had a brow gel do this to me, not once. Especially not one that says that it's called Brunette. This is like really not good. Actually, color-wise, formulation, like, it feels nice. I do feel like they definitely look more voluminous and more filled in. However, the color is so jarring that I can't even paint it. This is in the shade 4. Formulation-wise, the Benefit one is a little bit more dry, so it's not as wet and not as, like, let's say, pigmented. I'm really kind of blown away by how rough that color is. I'm gonna show up at the photo shoot and people are gonna be like, why do you have one red hair brow? I'm gonna be like, well, funny story. I would say formulation flowers is a little bit more liquidy. The color selection of the Gimme Brow Benefit is way better than the color selection of the flower ones. There was like literally 3 shades when I went to the store. It was literally like blonde, taupe, and like brunette. And the brunette is literally like redhead on me. Hard pass. Wow. Wow. That was rough. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids and I'm gonna do some eyeshadow really quickly. Very simple, easy eyeshadow. There's no eyeshadow palettes, anything along the lines with Flower Beauty that I felt was a dupe for this situation at hand. If you guys think there's any dupes out there from Flower Beauty, shadow-wise, please let me know. I would love to kind of look into that and research that, but I didn't see anything at the store when I was looking at the Flower Beauty section. I'm gonna come back to do our eyeliner though, because I saw this and I said, ooh, wait a fucking minute. We'll be back to do eyeliner together. And then lippy. Okay, you guys, so how do the brows look now? Still a little spooky in my personal opinion. It really is quite something. I really am trying to like save us here, but I don't know if this is even really savable at this point, the brows. I think we might just be doomed.
We? We.
Ooh, don't say nothing. Let's move right along, you guys. We're gonna go into our eyeliner era. I'm in my pretty girl era. Okay, so guys, so we have the one size point made liner, boom, on this side. And we have the Flower Beauty winged liner, Forever Wear, all nighter. Literal exact same packaging. Oh, see that shit? Same point, same fill tip. So is it gonna be the same formula though? That is the question. So let's go and use our Flower Beauty on the right side. Ooh, very dark immediately. Dark-sided! I'm not really a huge fan of these kind of applicators, but it's very dark. Do we risk a wing? Do we risk it? The wing's not terrible. And much worse, but that formulation's really nice. Super, super black. It looks fantastic. It dries to a satin finish. It's not matte, but it's not shiny necessarily. It's a little bit of both. So now we're gonna go in with the one size one on the left side. This is a great eyeliner. Same kind of applicator, obviously. I would say this one's even more like liquidy. You know what? This one is more flexible, but it could be because I've broken it in already. I do feel like it's a dupe. Let's do both extremely black. Both have the same applicators. I would say the one size one is a little bit more forgiving when it comes to like the maneuverability of it. It's a little bit more forgiving. This one still needs to be broken in, but I do enjoy it. Like, I'm honestly not mad. And I was able to actually create a wing with it. So that in itself is a shock and a gag to us all. This was fantastic. I really do enjoy this. I cannot wait to continue to use this. This is staying on the desk with me. Definite dupe, 1000%. I'm gonna go put some mascara on and maybe a little pair of lashes. And I'll come back to do our lippies together with these two products right here. Okay, you guys, so we are lashed and we are lip lined to perfection and to filth. I think I look very sweet and slutty. Anyways, you guys, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go in with this guy. So I saw this and I was like, bitch. Not y'all coming for Miss Tarte Lip Plump Maracuja Juicies. Girly, the Plump Up Gloss Stick. Diva. Like, they are the same thing. They might be different colors. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to try it out. Okay, flower on the right. Oh, that's so pretty. Holy crap. What is this shade? Let me show you guys. Sizzle. It literally is just a gloss stick. It has a little bit of pigment, but not a lot. It's very, very subtle. Feels literally identical to the Tarte one. Tarte one on this side. The Tarte one is thicker and has a little bit more coverage. I have this in the shade White Peach. This is my favorite shade of the sticks. Yeah. Tarte is thicker, right?
Hi, this is Mike Tyson.
The Tarte one is thicker and more pigmented and actually has a menthol sensation. The flower one doesn't really even have a scent at all and doesn't have a menthol sensation. So I feel like the menthol sensation really helps with the plumping on the Tarte side. I do think it's a dupe though. Packaging wise, effect wise, it is very similar. The formulation isn't the same, but definitely a dupe. As you can see, I'm sure you guys can tell a little bit of a discrepancy. Not a lot, but it is there. But it is in fact there. But last but not least, you guys, we have these right here. We have the Tower 28 Gloss and the Flower Beauty Gloss, of course. This is the Flower CBD Chill Out Lip Glaze, which feels absolutely lovely. Oh, that's nice. That feels very nice. It's the same literal component and packaging as the Tower 28 ones, and these are really nice too. Bitch, they feel the same. Like, they literally feel the same. Not sticky. Very hydrating, high gloss, high shine. Wow. That's a good dupe. That one was a good one. That was a really, like, that's lovely. And you guys, that's it for today's video. Testing all of these Flower Beauty dupes versus the original high-end makeup product. We have some actual bangers in here that are dupes. Some of the products I didn't feel were dupes. I was like, nah. Let me bust out my package here and see what is the best dupes. Okay, we're gonna do top 3 dupes of the video that I feel like if you buy it, baby, you are buying the original low key. First product where I'm like, you know what? This is insane. I'm very impressed. Flower Liquid Contour. Honestly, I think it looks freaking amazing. Underneath as a base, I felt like the color was stunning, and truly it was like honestly blown away. It reminded me so much of the Tarte one, which in turn also reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, the contour ones. These are also always sold out, by the way. I found this was the last one I had and it was literally already used, so it was kind of a pain in the ass. I was really annoyed by that, but I truly think this is a actual banger and something that you guys should pick up if you guys are interested in trying the, like, even the Tarte liquid contour, any other liquid contours. It's freaking great and it blends easily, unlike the highlighters, which was like really rough. Next product I felt was a true dupe that was actually incredible was the eyeliner. This is the Forever Wear winged liner. It was amazing. Truly was. I felt like a dupe for the one size one. I love the one size one. I think it's amazing. It's a little bit easier to use because the actual applicator is more flimsy and gives you, it's a little bit more forgiving, which I love about the one size one, and it's more liquidy, so it's easy to kind of travel and move. This was a really, really great alternative if you guys do not have the budget for the one size one. This one was my other like blow me away dupe from the video. And then last but not least, I would have to say would be the Tower 28 gloss and the Flower CBD Chill Out Lip Glaze. They feel so eerily similar on the lips. On the lips, they feel identical. I'm like, I can't tell the difference. I literally cannot tell the difference. They both feel amazing. They both feel great. They're lightweight, high shine, hydrating. I really do like this. This is in the shade Peace Out. It's like more of a peachy tone. This dupe was like, whoa. These 3 products you guys here, if you guys were interested in trying stuff from Flower Beauty, these are the 3 I would recommend. You guys, I think, would be blown away by them. If you guys like makeup like how I do, if you guys are interested in my vibe of glam, these 3. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys have fun watching it. I had so much fun making it. I really do enjoy doing videos like this. I don't know what brand I should do next. If you guys even want to see another run, I don't know. You know what? Depending on how this one does. If you guys like it, you enjoy it, we can revisit. We can revisit doing another one potentially, maybe with Maybelline. There's a lot of Maybelline dupes I know of personally, so that could be a cute one. We'll see. We'll find out. The views will decide. Anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. Mwah. Okay. I'm scared. It was moving on its own. I look like fucking alfalfa. Where's my pits? Oh my god, say it, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. My house is currently a disaster. Great. Just great.